Okay, guys, I freaking hate romance scammers. Okay? I know I told you all I was going to take a break because I'm sick, and I am, but I've been dealing with one for a few days now, and um, I knew from the word get that I was. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to give him a chance to, I'll just see what I can do with this guy, okay? He was pretending to be Ryan Reese and uh, things like that, which I didn't mind. You know, I know who he is and stuff like that. Uh, so today, because it's so close to the first, he dropped this. Saying something along the lines of wanting to make sure that I'm a real fan and da 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 da. So, as always, I always tell these people when they send stuff like this to me, whether it's a actual scammer, a romance scammer, don't matter what, I let them know flat out, there's no way in hell I'd be able to do this ever. Um, because I just financially couldn't do it. Um, so I think he understands his goose is cooked at the moment. Because one of the first things I told him when he started trying to say, oh, I want to be with you, blah, 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 I told him flat out that I know that Jade, who his twin flame is. And he's like, no, we broke up because X, Y, and Z. I'm like, yeah, right, okay. So I played along for a bit, always knowing that something like this was going to happen. I know some people will say that you know him in real life, and usually that ends it. But, well, you mess with me, and sometimes things go a little differently. So yeah, if you ever deal with a romance scammer, especially one sending you something like this at the end or toward the end when they know their goose is cooked, yeah. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, everybody, and just if you have someone trying to be any of Twin Paranormal did or the guys in general, and they start sending you stuff like this, then yeah, it's fun to kind of know from the start that who they are and what they're trying to do and this and that and the other, because as the guys always tell you, they will never ask you for things like this. They will never ask you for money. They will never ask you to support them in any way, shape, or form. They will never just go out and DM you uh, or anything like that. Okay? So, like I said, I knew this was coming, or something like this was coming. So I'm putting it out there for everybody to see that these people can be very, very, try to be very convincing. But to those of us who have been scammed quite a bit, I have never, myself, have never given a scammer money. But, and I told this specific scammer that I would never was going to. From the word get, I told him I wasn't going to ever. And so he acted like, oh, okay, well, you don't got to, blah, blah, blah. Well, now today I get this, just because the first is tomorrow. So, yeah. Be careful out there, guys. These creeps are going to use people that you follow as pawns to either be a romance scammer, a whatever. So please, 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 please be being very, very careful. I love you all. I need to figure out how to unclog my ears and things like that. So I will talk to you guys all later. Love y'all. Peace.